Hello everyone, this is my first video for a while because I broke my elbow in November and was out of commission, so to speak, for a while there. So this is going to be me flipping through my journal from September through February 2020 and 2021, and just kind of taking you through what happened and stuff. And also I'm going to do a small stationery haul because I got some new books and goodies, so that'll be fun. So let's start with this one, and in the beginning here there's some personal stuff, so I'm not going to show that, but this is my September cover page, and I just did some playing around with some watercolor and a picture of the squirrel that hung around outside our window here and stuff, and just played with some fun fall colors. And then for the first weeks here there are some very personal stuff for the kids, so I'm gonna just flip right over that. And this is, I think, the first time I did this kind of setup with the weeks like this, and you're going to see I do that this setup a lot. I really like it a lot. And this is actually the date I opened my Etsy shop. And before that I didn't really do bullet journaling much. I just had a calendar where I wrote everything down and stuff like that. So I got my act together, so to speak, and got my mojo back planner wise in September, because I sort of didn't do a lot of planning. I had just set up my Filofax for 2020 when COVID hit and everything, because I was a bit late to doing that, so I kind of lost my mojo there for a while. I didn't use that at all, so I'm thinking of relabeling everything and getting just reusing all that paper, so that'll be interesting. I had migraine here, of course, because there was a lot of stress related to the Etsy shop opening and stuff. And here's just some notes, and you can see I didn't use this setup that much. This is where I'm going to put this state of the world today thing that I'm gonna try to do. And later on I have reduced this to 1 page instead of 2, because I think I don't need 2 pages for it. It's basically a lot of stats and stuff. I Google the date and then just pick some like big headline news and stuff and put that there. And this is my October spread, and I drew or painted in my favorite apple, the Gravenstein, which was imported to Norway in 1792. So fun fact over there. And I just used some stickers, some I made and some I have from, I don't even remember. And we had the fall break for the kids. And my dinner planning, my shopping list. As you can see, I didn't shop much in October, apart from groceries and stuff, which I put somewhere else. This is our bucket lists with just some fun things we did. And here you can see I kept this sort of setup going, and I used a lot of washi. I love this washi right here, but I'm running out of it, which is like really bad. And here I used my Posca pen paint marker for this, and then I didn't use it to make any notes, but you know, just gonna flip through quickly here. This is Halloween. We didn't do anything special we hung out at home, but we didn't have any like appointments and stuff because we had the day off because it was a Saturday, so I didn't make any notes. And just a note page and my Instagram stuff social media trackers, and then I was gonna do a habit tracker over here, but I never did because I was doing the whole mini trackers in the weeks. And this is the 2 pages for the world on that day, which is the last day of that month. And then here is the November spread from the first video that you guys watched me put up. And I just still love this holographic Aurora Borealis sticker. It's still some of my favorite stickers in my shop. A little flip out over here. And my social media trackers. And here I reduced the world today into 1 page. And I'm gonna keep doing that as I go along. And what happened with my big absence was that I had just set this whole thing up and filmed it and everything, and then on the 9th of November I broke my elbow. So I had put this up beforehand, and as you can see I still did a lot of notes and stuff going along, but I got really down for a while there and I kind of lost my planner mojo again. So December is a lot of just stickers. This is a big washi. These are stickers, and this is just some paper I glued in and a bit of acetate, and I just used a lot of stickers. And I didn't have like the elbow room or the mobility to really draw and like sketch stuff out and stuff and make a lot of trackers and everything because of the cast, because I had to have my arm in a cast for 4 weeks. It was supposed to be 6, so I used stickers. So here I used a month sticker for my shop, this one, and I just blew it up and printed it out on sticker paper to track Christmas movies, because we have this tradition where we watch a Christmas movie every day of December until the 24th, and we always watch this. This is a Norwegian tradition, Tre nøtter til Askepott, which means 3 nuts for Cinderella. And I think it's like this old Czechoslovakian movie or something. And we track this somewhere else too. So I didn't really fill this in very diligently, but we keep track of all the movies. So we have, going for years back now, we've been tracking this. We started this when we were students, me and my fiance living together in Trondheim. And that's a while ago. So we've been doing this since 2009, and we have the record all the way back from 2009. So that's kind of cool. And then just a bucket list and planning for COVID's friendly celebration of the twins' birthday and dinner plan. And as you can see, I didn't fill all this out because I was on pain meds and didn't really feel like planning very much. I did do a lot of Christmas prep every day until the 24th though, like planning and stuff. And for my weekly spread, I printed out, or I cut out these squares of this craft sticker paper that I have and just set it up all with stickers, so I didn't have to draw up anything. So all I had to do was try to get this not so very crooked, and I use a lot of washi and some letter, like alphabet stickers I had, and I used these numbers, these foiled numbers on black sticker paper that I have, and these little Christmas bubbles that I made for the shop. And as you can see, I set it up and I didn't really use it much. And my boyfriend actually had to help me tape these in or stick these in. So here you can see this is like I got my cast off around here. I don't remember the date exactly. So I finally got my cast off and started getting my Christmas planning mojo back. And here is a page for notes for the end of 2020 where I'm going to fill in my thoughts, but I kind of haven't felt like it yet, so but I am going to fill this in. I don't think I'm gonna go back and fill in all the other stuff because it's kind of a memory of how everything went down. But yeah, so that was the last part of 2020 in my planner, and just a bookmark I made. And then I had just set up my November, and I had set up this Christmas planner for all my Christmas planning joy. And I made this vinyl sticker to go on the front, and I made this whole kit with tabs and stuff. And I didn't really finish setting up like all the decorations, but I did track, like count down the days until Christmas. I just used a stamp. I was gonna do a doodle, but then I broke my elbow, so I did a stamp instead. And as you can see, I had this whole thing set up. I was going to write all my to-dos by date, like here's when the Christmas mail and all the packages and stuff has to go out, and this was going to be my long to-do list of everything I had to do for Christmas. And this is the Christmas gift list is probably like the only thing I really used in here in my Christmas card list. As you can see, I made like wish lists and gift idea pages, and I was going to do like a whole budget thing and like ideas for making stuff for gifts and things with the kids. I had 2 pages for that, and what I was going to put in the stockings for the kids and everything. And here I was going to write like Christmas movies that we wanted to watch and that we like, because not every movie is seen every year, and there's always like new ones coming out and stuff. So I would write them all here and then mark off the ones that we did see in the other calendar. And here's the same thing, just for Christmas music. I was gonna like write our playlist and everything. And I love this quote by Buddy the Elf from Elf. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Because we listen to Christmas music all through November and December, and my boyfriend's singing all around the house, and it's all nice. And this is the page for planning Christmas outfits. I just doodle a onesie for the baby and like a Christmas sweater over here, and I was gonna write down like what we have and what we needed to buy. This was gonna be like my shopping list. And I spent so much time putting this all up. And then, like, here's the menu, like what we were gonna buy for drinking and for breakfast and lunch, and the dinner plans for all of Christmas, because we were celebrating it with my parents. So what was my mom going to make? What was I going to make? And Christmas cards we got. And I spent so much time making this. And then I broke my elbow and didn't get to use any of it, which is a real bummer. Like, I was baking, and this was going to be like a cleaning bingo. So I got all my cleaning done, and we got all the cleaning done. My boyfriend did most of it. He's a saint for doing it all, mostly by himself. And I kind of find this quote funny because it fits like really fits with the December we had, because every woman's dream is that a handsome man will take her into his arms, throw her into bed, and clean the whole house while she sleeps. And I totally did this because I was in pain and sleeping a lot, and he just did everything, like clean the house, took care of the kids, everything. He's my hero for sure. And then I'm not gonna show the last pages here, they're just notes pages and like a pen test, but I write down in here everything we got for Christmas, like what the kids got, who they got it from, the sizes and color and everything. So I'm not gonna show that because it's kind of private, but I'm really bummed out that I didn't get to use this planner like I'd planned to. And one thing I learned is that I'm going to try not to make as big a deal out of it. Like, I'm not gonna do this big a thing for next year. I think I'm gonna keep it more minimalistic and simple, and I'm also gonna start setting it up like real soon, because the Christmas list thing I use all year, like ideas and who's getting what and who we're getting Christmas presents for, and because I make a lot of the presents myself. And last year in 2020 I had to like suddenly figure out what to make everybody, because my whole plan went out the window when I couldn't do stuff with my arm. So a lot of the things I did end up making, I made like the last week before Christmas when my cast finally came off, but I couldn't really still not move my arm very well, so there's that. And then we get to 2021, and this is the Traveler's Notebook cover I'm using. I made it myself, so it's kind of, yeah, really amateur looking, please excuse it. And I made these charms just to put on them, and I thought this face mask was kind of cute, so I had to buy it and put it together like with this tassel and put it on here. So this was my first time making a Traveler's Notebook cover, so please don't laugh overly much, or if you do, please don't tell me. So I made it with like an oilcloth and with this see-through acetate type thing, right? So I put in a lot of pockets and stuff in here. And this is an acetate cover that I printed and foiled, and I do sell covers like this in my shop. Not the sewn thing, but the acetate around my notebook. And then I have 2 pen loops, which I'm really pleased with that they're sewn in here, because I can use the pen to close the notebook if I want to, which is nice. I do that sometimes when I'm on the go. I want to really make sure it stays closed in my bag. And I have 4 elastics in here, and then just the same kind of pockets on the back where I keep a lot of stickers, like some from my shop and some from whatever. This is an offcut from the kit, Christmas kit that I made. And this is a bookmark that I made to mark the week, the current week, with just a little charm on it, and I just cut this out and then laminated it and put some stickers in there, and a little bird, and I really think it's cute. I really like that. And this is the current book that I'm in, which I just filled for March and April, so I'm going to start a new book in May. And here I just did some doodling and watercoloring again, and this is a stamp, and I just sprayed it with this frost snow effect, so it kind of glimmers a little, like sparkles a little. And I had to make this like sort of sunset thing because the sun is coming back, starts coming back in January. So that's what this kind of spread is basically about, and I'm just wrote January 2021 over here. And then again, just this sticker from my shop, just in black. And I started using the big habit trackers again, and then I fell off of using it. I do this a lot. I make like these trackers and then I forget to track and forget to fill it in. And then I did this whole budget spread thing, and I haven't balanced it yet because there's some receipts and stuff I have to still write on here. Dinner planning and shopping list and the weight tracker and my January to-do, and I was really good in January and did all my specific to-dos for that month. Change of toothbrush. I have no idea what just happened. Something fell down from somewhere. Oh well. And I love the simpleness of just this January spread with just the simple lines and stuff. I really like how that turned out. And my social media page and the world today that I haven't filled in yet. Just the date and decorated the top of it. And then here is my February spread, which I went for this really puppy love, shabby chic kind of look. So I made these gold frames with my gold foil. And this is our puppy, which is why it's puppy love in February, because we got our Newfoundland dog puppy. And we really love her. So here is the dinner plan again. And the shopping list, which has like these little doggy stickers on them because I bought a lot of puppy stuff. And the budget again, which I didn't really fill out this time either. February to do, and I really love this whole frame thing. I'm gonna definitely be using that again. And my sleep tracker, my second month of sleep tracking, and as you can see, I'm not very good at keeping up with it, but I'm on my habit tracker. I really was pleased with this because I made it almost all the way. I had like 4 days left when I fell off of it. So, and here I just blacked out because this is when we got the puppy, like the 7th is when we traveled to get the puppy. So I couldn't start these habits until this far into the month, so I just scratched them out in the black to know the difference. Then this is the week we went to get the puppy, and I put like this spread, which I also use a few times. I really like this for when there's not a lot going on. And my puppy prep list, and there's some personal information under here, and my packing list. And then I made some journaling pages, and I wrote some personal stuff on there. I didn't journal as much as I thought I would, and there's some pictures on there, so I'm not going to show that clearly. And then I went back to this spread for the rest of the weeks, which I like a lot. And I really like these circles. I made them too. And I foiled my days of the week and my dates for the month kits in pink for February. My social media page, my World Today page, and then behind here is March, and I'm not gonna show that yet. That's in another video because I finally am finished filming that setup and hopefully finished editing it soon. And then I get to start a new book after April. And now we can get into my little stationery haul. Because I got some new stuff. And I'm really excited about these. These are some metallic markers from Faber-Castell. And I got them from the Nordli bookshop. I ordered them. They're just these regular markers. They're like a 1.5 thickness, and they can write on a lot of surfaces like bright dark colored papers, plastic, transparencies, porcelain, glass, and metal, smudge and splash proof. After fixation in the oven at 160 degrees Fahrenheit, no, Celsius, they are waterproof but not dishwasher proof. Oh, cool. Odor free, does not bleed through paper. So I'm kind of excited about that. Kind of like a Sharpie, sort of. That's not so very thick. I don't know if you can see this. So I'll take a piece of paper and test all of these markers and stuff later, because I have some more markers coming. And then I made an order from Tudos, which is a Norwegian shop. They sent me this Tudos sticker, so I'm gonna stick that in my journal to mark the date when I got this. And from Tudos I ordered a whole bunch of things. Let's start with this one. In here there are some markers, and I ordered this starter kit with the Lamy pen, like fountain pen, and it came with the pen and some cartridges, and I chose the purple cartridges and a converter, and also a pot of ink, and I chose Peach Haze Diamine fountain pen inks. Peach Haze. So that's cool. I'm gonna test that later too. And I really like this box. It's really cute. Let me see if I can open it without ruining the thing. And I got an extra converter because I already have this other Lamy pen that I bought not so long ago. And I have to get the red one because I have a purple one from before. And then I got this Artline Decorate metallic brush pen in bronze, and I got these Pentel sign pen brush pens, one in burgundy and one in light gray. So let's try these out. And I think I'm gonna start with the Peach Haze ink, but I'm not really comfortable with the whole converter and things yet, and I don't want to make a mess, so maybe I'll try that in a different video. But let's take this piece of paper and try these pens. Oh, that's really, really nice. It's a nice brush pen. I really love the color of this. That was the Artline Decorate bronze, and then the Pentel. Excuse my writing, I just wanted to write this out. I don't know if I would exactly call this burgundy. It's more of a cherries maybe. But I really like that color. It's really cute. And let's do the Faber-Castell ones. That's a nice gold. Really nice gold. I really like the color of these, and they really do not smell at all. There's really no odor at all. I wonder how this one compares. They're very similar. The Faber-Castell one is maybe a little bit darker. That was kind of a bluish green, wasn't it? And the pink, or is it purple? Very nice. Yeah, I really like those. That has a really nice metallic sheen to them. Not so much to the blue, like a little, but I really like how they reflect. That's a really good buy. I'm really happy with that. And then I got a lot of notebooks and paper. So I got these from the Travelers Company brand, and they are just the regular refills in craft paper. So they have these. Oh, that's nice. I haven't had this before. It's the first time I'm trying these, so this will be fun to try, like craft paper. So I think I'm gonna try that for May and maybe June. We'll see how far I can get on 64 pages in this format, because they are a little bit slimmer than these Moleskine cashiers I've been using, or cahiers, or how you say that. As you can see, these are the standard size, and these are more of a personal wide size maybe. That's the best comparison, because they're not quite A5, but close, like in between. So that'll be interesting to see how I fare with the slimmer format. Can't wait to figure that out, because I will be having less room for my setup for the week, for my notes. We'll see. So that's gonna be interesting. I think they will fit very well into my cover. There won't be as much overshooting outside the cover as sometimes, because I really didn't measure this out correctly. It kind of shrunk a little because I wanted the cover to be bigger than the books, but if I have more than one notebook in here, then you can kind of see the books. So but yeah, we'll see. That'll be fun. And then I just got some more of these Moleskine cahiers, but this time I found them with the 3-pack with the dot grid inside. Just open this up. I'm sorry for the shadowing. I'm filming this at night, so I only have the overhead lights for this. So there's a bit of shadow going on in here, I'm sure. Away, and then, because this is the size format I'm used to, and this has a black cover, and then they have these gray dots inside. So that'll be interesting. I wonder if like how my sizing for everything is going to be when there is guidelines in there, because I've been going by measurements up until now, so we'll see when I start using these. And then I got this Tomoe River paper, just some dot graded A4 sheets, because I want to try to print my own inserts. I really love this paper. I don't have the notebooks myself, but I have a friend who has a Hobonichi, so I really love this paper, and I wanted to try to make my own inserts because I didn't want to buy like a whole Hobonichi book when I am doing the whole traveler's notebook thing. So excited to try that. That's gonna be fun, and I really can't wait to see how my how this ink is going to fare on these Hobonichi type pages, this Tomoe River paper style pages. And then I got a Filofax notebook because I accidentally, a few years ago when I was ordering my Filofax and stuff, I ordered like dot grid paper, but I didn't see that I ordered instead of for the A5 ring bound, I bought for the notebook. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. And so I have a bunch of this like dot grid paper for this. So I finally got around to buying like a Filofax notebook book cover and book, because I like the Filofax like lined paper, but I really love the dot gridded paper, and I really want to use that paper. So now I have a notebook to put my paper stacks in. And then last, I bought some more Traveler's Company just inserts, like passport size inserts for my passport size traveler's notebook, and plastic pocket, because it's time to change out my books that I have in my little passport cover notebook, traveler's notebook that I made, because this is an actual passport cover that I put some eyelets and elastics in to use it as a traveler's notebook. And I currently have this little notebook with some notes from 2020 in it, and this is a Moleskine notebook, which I think I'm gonna keep in here. And then this one is a few notes from some meetings I've been having and a lot of different things, and it's almost fall, so it's time to change it out. And I am going to put these things in here. Fits perfectly. So it's got some little pockets here and two different pockets here, and then just this one, which is closable. So I think I'm gonna put this one in here for now. Fits perfectly, just to be able to keep some more stickers and stuff on the go, because I have a little room in here, but not like a lot. I have a ruler in the back, and it's not bad really. There's a lot of space in here still. And then I got these ones. They are also craft paper. They're the same as the one. I'll just open it so you can see, just the same as the big one, just craft paper inside. And they have the exact same amount of pages as these ones, 64 pages each, just smaller. So I'm gonna be using that, and I got one with just cream colored paper or white paper and dots in it. And I'm gonna decorate the outsides of these. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use the Traveler's Notebook books first, or if I'm going to try these field note ones, because I got these ones. This is a pack, comes in a pack of 3 from Field Notes. Let me just see if I can get this plastic off. These were really well protected. That's for sure. I have to have tools to break into this thing. And they are slightly smaller. There's only 48 pages in here, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And I really like this paper. It's nice. Feels like it's nice quality. I haven't tried Field Notes pages or Field Notes before either, so that will be fun. And I think I might start with the Field Notes book, because I'm doing the Traveler's Notebook one for my Traveler's Notebook, my bullet journal planning and stuff for May. So I think I think I'm gonna start with the Field Notes one in here, because then I can try the 2 papers side by side and see which one I prefer. Because I like to try stuff out in action. Before I make up my mind about something, and that's why I bought like so many different ones to try, because I want to really try stuff out. So and I'm really happy with that. And these Field Notes and Traveler's Notebook books are really a whole lot lighter than this one. This one is just a book I picked up at the airport once. It's a Legami book, and I like that because they're lined, and they're really cute. But I think I'm gonna like these dot grid ones better, because I don't really use lines that much. I'm not really that into lined notebooks, except for the Filofax type ones. But for these small ones, I want smaller sizes, because this one is like always in my purse or my pocket and stuff for notes on the go and that kind of thing. And then this one is more like all my planning and tracking and everything. So yeah, that was my little haul and an update on what's been going on and why there haven't been a video since the first November setup one. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on. And I'll hopefully see you in another video soon. Thank you. Bye.